morning, I'm Gary Wiles. This index was possible with the help of www.votesmart.org. And the data they allowed me to use. I used a fact checker website, and votesmart.org is rated as least biased. They are a website. Votesmart.org is a website that presents political positions, votes, and other biographies and other information about candidates. So if you get a chance, check it out. Democrats, Independents, Republicans are all listed here out of fairness in this Socialism Index. Votesmart.org have the information on all the candidates who announced a candidacy in 2018 or earlier. The other 9 have only announced a presidential run for 2020, and Votesmart.org is working to get their positions. When and if they are listed, I will give an update. Looking at the index, there are 22 candidates going across the header of the page on the horizontal line. No specific set of questions are common between the years 2008, 2012, and 2014. Almost all candidates' information is inferred from policy positions, debates, interviews, etc. Only Mike Gravel's 2008 position is actually recorded through Votesmart.org political courage test he took. After 2014, categories and questions are divided between one set of questions in 2016 and another set in 2018. The differences in chronology are why several topics are named and listed in more than one way or in a similar fashion. On the sample slide, the header data is shown where the candidate and the year is researched. The candidate's name and the year the questions were asked are indicated by the blue horizontal arrow. The names are sorted by year and subsorted by the name of the candidate. That is indicated along the horizontal row on top. Topics of the questions appear down the first column, and that is indicated by the blue vertical arrow. In addition to the horizontal and vertical arrows, the crisscross arrows show the data field of the answers to the questions and their scores, along with their calculations on how they're figured on down below to the bottom of the screen. The list of questions needed 3 screenshots without arrows, each showing a portion of the index further down. There were that many questions. They all scored the same way, and that scoring method is as follows. The number 0 was scored if their answers did not fit the socialism model. The number 1 was scored if their answers seemed to be half and half. The number 2 was scored if the answer fits the socialism model, the popular model of today. The pro-life, pro-choice question at the top of the list is answered but not scored. Abortion seems to predate the widespread socialism and constitution scrapping debate we are now in. Any questions where the answer is unknown are not scored, therefore giving benefit to the candidate. Each question was worth a total of 0 to 2 points, and the total amount of questions was doubled. The individual's total was then divided by the double total amount of questions to yield a percentage, like a school test. This shows a percentage of how much they lean toward socialist ideas or not. These percentages and the way they are calculated make them equal to one another. All of these candidates were scored in the same manner, using the same calculations, which means that the percentages come out relative to each other for whether they tend to be less of a socialism supporting candidate or more of a socialism supporting candidate. And scoring methods. Senator Sanders at 80% socialist and Elizabeth Warren at 82% socialist are only separated because Senator Sanders answered a question that he did not think that states should have to follow federal education standards. President Trump was the least socialist at 7%, and Bill Weld was 21%. And you can look at the rest of the the rest of the table over your own time. And I hope you like it. I'm sure not everybody will like it. I'm sure not everybody will hate it. Of course, that's the nature of politics. So I hope this has helped in some way for some people. And I guess that's it for this report. And I'll see you Monday. Thank you.